tell us your name, please.
Georgiann Pavlons,
And spell your first name for us, please.
Georgiann.
And Pavlon's the last name?
Yes.
Spell that.
Pavlons.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, go ahead.
Thank you. Mrs. Pavlons, who are you married to?
Richard,
And do you have any children?
3.
Okay. Can you tell me the names of your 3 children?
Rich is our oldest, and David's our middle child, and Stephanie was our youngest.
Okay. And do you remember Stephanie's date of birth?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. What was her date of birth? Okay. Do you have any grandchildren?
Yes.
Okay. How many grandchildren do you have?
2.
And what are their names?
Layla Pavlons and Zachary Pavlons.
Who are Layla's mother and father?
Layla's mom is our daughter Stephanie, and her father is Matt Pahl.
And do you remember what year she was born in?
2003.
Okay. I'm going to show you what's previously been marked as Exhibit 55, and I'm going to publish that to the jury. Who's in this picture?
My daughter Stephanie.
And when was this taken? Do you know?
Ooh. I can't remember.
Okay. Is it an old photograph or is this pretty recent?
Oh, it's pretty recent.
Okay. This is how Stephanie looked before she ultimately died?
Yes.
Okay. Do you recall Stephanie being in a long-term relationship?
Yes.
Who was she in a relationship with?
Matt Pahl.
And do you remember when she met him?
In 99 at Sunset Bowl.
Okay. How old would Stephanie have been when she met him? Was she pretty young?
Yeah. She would have been 21.
And was Matt the same age as her or older?
He was older.
Do you recall how much older he was?
No.
Okay. But older than her.
Yeah.
And looking at Exhibit 55, it looks like Stephanie was a pretty thin, petite girl. Is that how she always was her whole life?
No.
Okay. Was she thin in the early 2020s?
No, not really. Not thin like she is here.
Okay. And in 2022, was she pretty thin?
Yeah.
Once Stephanie met Matthew Pahl, did she move in with him or did she continue to live with you?
Well, she moved in with him.
And do you recall about when that would have been?
I think I'm not sure.
Did they date for a long time before they moved in together, or was it a...
No.
Okay. Was it pretty quick that they moved in together?
I think so.
Okay. Do you see Mr. Pahl in court here today?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Can you please identify him by where he's seated and an item of clothing he's wearing?
Judge, I'll stipulate to ID.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Next question.
So once Stephanie moved in with Matt, did she live with you full-time ever again?
No.
Where was she living after she moved in with Matt? Did you
In
know?
Menominee Falls.
How long did they live in Menominee Falls?
I really don't know. Because when they moved out of Menominee Falls, we didn't know that they had moved.
Okay. Did Stephanie share a lot of information about her life with you?
Not really. She was a pretty private person.
And Layla was born in 2003?
Yes.
Do you know where they were living when Layla was born?
In Menominee Falls.
Okay. And so Layla, Stephanie, and Matt were all living together.
Yes.
Was Stephanie's relationship with Matt could be categorized as kind of on again, off again?
Not at the beginning.
Okay. Tell me about how their relationship was in the beginning.
They were just, he had his own business of fixing up houses inside and out, and she was his main worker.
Okay, so Stephanie actually worked for Matt?
Yeah, they worked together.
What kind of work did they do?
Construction on people's homes.
When Stephanie met Matt, so she met him in 1999. Before that, did she have a lot of friends?
She had a few, yeah.
And a few close friends?
Yeah.
After she met Matt, did you know if Stephanie had any friends?
Not really. She didn't really have any friends.
Okay. And would Stephanie come and stay with you and your husband Richard sometimes?
Yes.
When did that start happening?
I can't recall.
Was it sometime in the last 5 years, 10 years?
Probably the last 5 to 8 years.
Okay. So you said at the beginning of their relationship, Matt and Stephanie stayed together all of the time, right?
Yep.
At what point did that start to change?
Oh, probably. That's a hard one.
Let me ask you a different question. In the last 5 to 8 years, was Stephanie staying at your residence on and off?
Yes.
Okay. And would she have things that she kept at your residence?
Yes.
Was there also belongings that she kept at Matt's residence?
Yes.
And in those last 5 to 8 years, did Stephanie tell you when her and Matt would move to a different location?
No.
Why not?
Big secret.
It was a big secret?
Yeah.
She didn't want to talk to you about where she was living?
No.
If she did come over to your house, how would you know that she was coming?
She'd call me on her phone.
All right, so she has her own phone. You have her phone number. You guys communicate via text, call, something else?
Mostly calling.
Okay. And did she have a key to your residence?
I don't think so.
Okay. Would she come over if you and Richard weren't home?
No.
And Layla, when Layla's in high school, she's living in your home.
Right.
Okay. So does Stephanie come over and spend time with Layla at your home?
Yeah.
And was Matthew welcome in your home?
No.
Why not?
Because of the way he treated her.
Way he treated who?
Steph.
Okay. What bothered you about that?
I just thought it was an unhealthy relationship, and she, I don't know.
In the last 5 to 8 years, did Matt ever come to your residence?
No.
Did you guys ever talk on the phone?
No.
You didn't have any communication with Matt?
No.
What kinds of things would Stephanie keep at your house?
Clothes.
Did she keep journals,
Yeah.
bags, purses?
Yeah, she always maybe had 2 purses.
Okay. And how did you know that she was keeping things at Matt's house as well?
Because she'd go back there and live with him, but she wouldn't take anything from our house to go to his.
Okay, so she'd leave your house and she's not carrying a duffel bag full of clothes.
No.
And she would be there for a long period of time?
Yeah.
Would there be periods of 5, 10, maybe even 15 days where you don't see her? She's not at your house.
Correct.
Periods even longer than 15 days?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so you would see her sporadically. Did you ever have a plan of when you knew you were going to see Stephanie or she was going to come over to your house and spend the night?
No.
Did Stephanie have a car in the last 5 years?
No.
So how did she get around?
Well, either Matt would take her or I would be her driver.
So if Stephanie had a doctor's appointment, how would she get there?
I would take her.
If she needed to pick up a prescription, how would she do that?
I would take her.
And Were you picking her up from her place where she's staying with Matt, or something else?
No, because we didn't know where they lived.
So if Stephanie calls you and says, hey, Mom, I have a doctor's appointment. I need you to pick me up. Would you go to her apartment to pick her up?
No.
Where would you meet with her?
Wherever she told me to go, either the last place that she lived with him there was a Subway there. I would pick her up there. Or there's a gas station down on the corner of Delafield and Summit. I'd pick her up there.
And that was always at her insistence that you come to a different location to pick her up?
Yeah.
At some point, though, in 2021 or 22, did you learn that she was living on Delafield Street at an apartment?
Yeah, she told me.
Okay. And you learned that she was living at 1001 Delafield Street, the Will Street apartments?
Yeah.
Was that unusual that she actually told you where she was living?
I kind of guessed it, I think, because I saw her. I watched her one day, kind of followed her. But
So you followed her and kind of saw her walk up to those apartments?
yeah. And I saw Matt's truck in the back.
And you said kind of throughout her life, her adult life, it was common for you to not know exactly where she was living.
Correct.
Was Stephanie a private person?
Yes.
Tell me about that.
She just kept a lot of things to herself and didn't really share what was going on. I mean, there were times where I'd pick her up from her workplace. You know, I knew where she was working, but yeah, she really didn't share too much of what was going on.
So even though you saw her sporadically and maybe frequently, you weren't talking about her personal life.
Right.
Would you ask questions and she just didn't care to share, or you just didn't even
Sometimes.
ask? Okay. Did you mostly talk about her daughter, Layla?
Yeah.
She ever tell you about problems that she was having or her relationship? Would she talk to you if she was having problems?
No, not really.
And did she have any friends that she would talk to?
No.
You said that you drove Stephanie a lot of places, but would Matt also drive Stephanie to appointments or to pick up her prescriptions?
Yes, he would.
And how would Stephanie get to your house if she was coming over?
Matt would bring her.
And describe to me your house. Does it have a long driveway or is it close to the road?
It's not a long driveway.
Okay, and when Matt would come and drop her off, would he pull in the driveway, come in and say hi to you?
No.
How did that drop-off interaction go?
He would just drop her off on the street.
So he wouldn't even pull into the driveway?
No.
And you never had any interactions with him when he would stop in?
No.
He wouldn't come in and see Layla?
No.
He wouldn't come in and talk to Layla?
No.
Did you ever have any concerns about Stephanie misusing her medications that she had?
Not really.
Okay. And when you would help her pick up her prescription, you weren't holding on to that for her, right?
No.
You were just driving her to the pharmacy to make those errands?
Yes.
In the summer of 2022, did you learn that Matt had hurt his foot?
Yes.
Had Stephanie been staying with you when she learned about that?
Yeah, I think she had been with us for a few days.
And what happens once Matt hurts his foot? Does she continue to stay with you?
No.
Where does she go?
Back by Matt to take care of him.
So she starts taking care of Matt and helping him with his foot?
Yeah.
Did you start seeing Stephanie less often?
Yes.
Was she staying with Matt more and more often after that injury occurred?
Yes.
Now, you said there was a time that you learned she was living at that apartment in Delafield. Did you ever know where they were living just prior to that apartment on Delafield Street?
Yes.
Where were they living before that?
On West Avenue by Walmart.
And you had picked up and dropped Stephanie off in that general area?
Yes.
When she left that apartment and ultimately goes to the Delafield Street apartment, was there a difference in how many belongings and personal items she kept at your house
Yeah, she brought a lot of stuff to our house.
when she left the West Avenue apartment?
Yes.
So she had more of her things at your house after moving into Delafield Street?
Yes.
But still you knew she had things at Matt's because she wasn't carrying a big duffel bag every time she left?
Right.
Now, at the end of July, early August of 2022, did you and your family take a trip up to the Wisconsin Dells?
Yes.
And did Stephanie and Layla accompany you and your husband on that trip?
Yes.
Is that a trip that you often took with Layla as she was growing up?
Yeah, we had a condo up there that we stayed at once a year, a timeshare.
And this time in July, or I think it was the early August of 22, did Layla bring her boyfriend?
No.
So while you're on that trip, how did Stephanie seem?
She was excited to go with us because she hadn't gone with us for many years,
And how many days do you usually go when you go to the Dells?
usually 10.
So you're up there for a long period of time.
Yeah.
Was Stephanie there the whole time or just a part of it?
No, she was there the whole time.
Okay, and does she drive up there with you?
Yeah.
And she comes back with you?
Yes.
And while you're up there, did she have any sort of disagreement with any of your family members?
Yeah, with her dad.
Okay. And when that disagreement happens, what does Stephanie do?
She went for a walk.
Did Stephanie like to go for walks?
Yeah.
She seems like she's a pretty active person,
Yes.
working out a lot,
Yep.
going for walks. Were you concerned at all that she went for a walk that day?
Not really.
And did she come back?
Yeah.
The last time that you saw Stephanie, fair to say that was towards the end of August of 2022.
Yeah.
She had stayed at your residence?
Well, when we got back from our timeshare, she went back by Matt.
Okay. And did you see her again at your house later in the month?
I don't think so.
Okay. So from the end of August until ultimately the police come to your residence on September 12th, had you heard from Stephanie?
No.
Now, tell me, was that unusual or concerning to you?
No. But what concerned me is a package came to the house, and I texted her to tell her that she had a package, and she didn't respond, and she always responded
Did she always respond to your text messages or just if she had a package?
to the text message.
Okay. And was that the first time that you had texted her in that period of time?
Yes.
Do you recall, was that about September 8th?
No, that was maybe the 25th of August.
Okay. And so when you text her and you don't hear a response, that's unusual.
Yeah.
Tell me why you didn't call the police.
I wasn't concerned with what was going on.
Did you have any reason to be concerned?
Not really.
Throughout her adult life, there'd be times where you wouldn't hear from her for a period of time.
Yes.
And although this might be unusual, were you worried about her safety?
No.
Had you heard from Matt that something bad had happened?
No.
Had you heard from Matt that he didn't know where she was?
No.
If you had heard something like that from Matt, would that have prompted you to contact the authorities or the police?
Possibly.
Okay,
But that's unusual.
sure. Was it common for Stephanie to go anywhere without her phone?
No.
She always had her phone with her?
Yeah.
What about her purse?
Yeah, her purse too. If she had her purse.
Always had her purse.
Yep.
So if she was leaving your house and, say, running an errand, would she have her phone in her purse?
Oh, yeah.
If she was leaving your house because she was getting picked up by Matt, would she have her phone and her purse?
Yeah.
So when Detective Fredericks and Detective Plennis come to your house and meet with you on September 12th of 2022, did you have any idea why they were there?
No.
Were you surprised to learn that Stephanie had been missing?
Yeah.
And between the last time that Stephanie left your house and when the police came to your house on September 12th, you never heard from Matt.
No.
Did detectives then at your house show you some photographs that they asked you to identify?
Yes, I believe of a ring and her tattoo.
Did
I'm
they
not
show
sure.
you a pair of shoes?
Yeah, her shoes.
Okay.
That's what it was.
And what were they asking you when they showed you these pictures?
If I knew whose they were?
And did you know whose they were?
Yeah.
I'm going to show you first Exhibit 56. Do you recognize those shoes?
It showed it for a second and then it popped away, but yeah.
Okay, are they on your screen now?
No.
All right, we'll just give it a second. Okay.
Yeah, those are her shoes.
Those are her shoes? Those are Stephanie's shoes?
Yeah.
All right. I would move to admit Exhibit 56.
All right,
Objection.
admitted.
And Exhibit 57.
Objection.
Those are Stephanie's shoes. That's just a different angle?
Yes.
Okay. And they asked you to identify a ring. I'm going to show you Exhibit 58. Do you recognize that ring?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that something that Stephanie wore often?
No.
But you knew it to be Stephanie's?
Yeah.
I would move Exhibit 55 through 58. 55 was the first photo I
All right,
showed.
admitted.
Now, Mrs. Pavlons, did you also, when law enforcement came to your residence, turn over some planners or some journals that you had found in her room?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to show you Exhibits 59 and 60. Can you take a look at these, please, ma'am? You recognize these?
Yes.
Okay, and these are the journals that you turned over to law enforcement in September of 2022.
Yes.
Did you find those in Stephanie's room at your house?
Yes.
Was it on September 12th of 2022, after you looked at those photographs, that Detective Plennis and Detective Fredericks advised you that Stephanie was deceased?
Yes.
Did you have any reason before that meeting at your house to believe that she was in danger, unwell, or even deceased?
No.
So, Georgiann, after you learned from the police that Stephanie was deceased, did you call Matt?
No.
Did you talk to him?
No.
Did you tell him that Stephanie was deceased?
No.
And so that was on September 12th that you learned and were able to confirm that Stephanie was no longer alive, right?
Yes.
You talked a little earlier about Stephanie doing some work, and she worked with him in with Matt in a refurbishing company. Did she have any other work that she did?
No.
Did she get a paycheck from Matt?
No.
How did she get paid?
He would just pay for things that she needed. He wouldn't give her money from the job.
And did you and her father, Richard, want her to get a real job where she would get a paycheck and have some money of her own?
Yeah, we wanted her to do that.
How long have you and Richard lived at your current residence?
52 years.
Okay, so the entire time that Stephanie and Matt are together, You're living at your residence,
Yes,
and that's in Delafield?
yes.
Matt's obviously been to your residence if he's dropping Stephanie off. He always knew you to live there?
Yeah, I think.
And Stephanie had your cell phone number, or do you have a house phone at your house?
We have both.
Okay.
Cell and a house.
Okay, so she, I'm guessing, had your cell phone number, your house number saved in her phone.
Yeah.
She was contacting you regularly using her cell phone.
Yeah, off and on.
Did you know Stephanie to be a smoker?
Oh, yeah.
Did she smoke regular cigarettes, or did she use some type of vaping device?
I think she did both.
And was that something she'd done pretty much all her life?
No, I'm not sure when she started smoking. It wasn't in high school or.
You know, in the last few years, she was certainly smoking.
Yeah.
And both using cigarettes and vapes?
She started using the vape to try to quit smoking. She really had a very difficult time with quitting.
Thank you, Ms. Pavlons. I don't have any other questions.
Cross-examination, Mr. Galloway.
Thank you, Judge. Good morning, Ms. Pavlons.
Morning.
Thank you for being here. So, let's start backwards. You know for a fact that Matt was paying Stephanie with cash, true?
No, that I don't know.
Because you said she was secretive,
Right.
and she didn't share anything with you, really. True?
Yes.
So, you don't know if Matt was giving her cash or how he was paying her, true?
True.
In fact, she was collecting Social Security, true?
She was on SSI, yes.
For about 20 years, true?
Yeah.
And she had a food card, true?
Yes.
And he indicated back in June of 2022, you learned that Matt hurt or broke his foot, true?
Yes.
And you learned that through Stephanie?
Yes.
Did you see Matt in any kind of medical, did you, strike that, did you ever see Matt during that time?
I don't remember.
I mean, you don't know for a fact whether he broke his foot, do you?
No.
But you only know what you know from Matt when Stephanie would tell you things about him, true?
True.
And she was very limited in what she would tell you, true?
Yes.
But prior to Matt breaking his foot in June of 2022, she had been living with you, true?
No. Our house wasn't her residence. She lived most of the time with Matt. She would come and visit us.
So didn't she have a bedroom at your home?
No, because our granddaughter had the bedroom
So where would she sleep when she would sleep over at your house?
in a bunk bed, along with her daughter,
In the same room?
in the same room.
And is that where she kept her diaries?
Yes.
That's where she kept her prescription drugs?
Yes.
That's where she kept her clothes?
Yes.
She sometimes kept her prescription drugs in the bathroom, true?
No.
You told the officers that she kept her prescription drugs in the bathroom, but your husband got upset with that. Is that true?
Well, I don't remember that.
But during this period, Stephanie had gone over to Matt to help him because she had told you he had broke his foot, true?
True.
Do you know what she was doing to help him?
I think she was driving him to appointments. He couldn't drive because of the broken foot.
But you don't know that for a fact. Stephanie was telling you that, true?
True.
And you indicated that during this time you had no concerns at all about Stephanie being with Matt, true?
True.
During this time, from June until August, did she ever come back home?
I don't remember.
Well, prior to June, when she was going over to Matt's house, prior to June now, did she ever come home?
Yeah,
And did she sleep at your home?
yes.
And you didn't have any concerns when she would come over from Matt's house, did you?
No.
And you indicated that when you would go pick her up at Matt's residence, that you learned because you followed her, you would pick her up nearby, true?
True.
And nearby would be a Subway, true?
True.
And nearby is also the Waukesha Police Department, true?
No.
I mean, if you drove down Delafield, you would have to go past the Waukesha Police Department to get to Matt's house, true?
There's no police department around on Delafield Street.
Oh, you don't notice the Waukesha Police Department? Do you ever see the big cow on Delafield
Yeah, it
Street?
used to be Golden Guernsey.
Correct. And right next door is the Waukesha Police Department. You never noticed that?
Oh, okay, next to that bakery.
Correct.
Yeah.
And that was only a short distance from where Matt lived, right? Maybe a block or so, true?
Maybe a couple of blocks, yeah.
And in fact, where the apartment is right down the street here from the courthouse, true? Away from the sheriff's department, maybe a couple blocks, true?
True.
And you knew, because Stephanie told you, that she was not on Matt's lease, true?
True.
She was not supposed to be staying there, true?
True.
Did you know that was one of the reasons why you couldn't pick her up by the entrance of the apartment building? Because she was not on the lease.
That I don't know.
Did you ever drop her off at Matt's apartment?
No.
Just picked her up?
Yeah, well, never picked her up from the apartment.
Nope,
Picked
from-
her up from, different places.
Yeah, thank you for correcting me. So, but you never dropped her off near places near the apartment? You're always the pickup person.
No, I would drop her off too. When she'd come to our house, I'd have to take her back home or back to Matt's. So,
What time period was that? Was that during this June, July, August period, or even before that?
I can't remember.
Yeah, and you never noticed that when she would leave your house, she would pack up clothing in a bag and a travel bag to go to Matt's house?
Yeah, I think sometimes she would.
Yeah, and then sometimes when she would come back from Matt's house, she would come back with her dirty clothes in her travel bag
Yeah.
and wash her clothes at your house.
Yep.
You remember that?
Yeah.
And that happened quite often, true?
That I'm not sure.
And you indicated that you were aware that Matt would drive Stephanie to her appointments, true?
Yes.
Again, you only knew that because Stephanie was telling you that.
Right.
You didn't know that for a fact. True?
Well, how do you prove something like that?
Correct. You only knew she was telling you stuff and
Yeah.
you would drive her to her appointments, true?
Yes.
You would drive to pick up her prescription, true?
A few times.
A few times you picked it up yourself without Stephanie, true?
Yeah.
And that was her alprazolam, true?
I have no idea what I was picking up.
The police have records of you picking up her alprazolam. Would you disagree with those records?
Nope, but that's what I told them. That's got to be true.
You also picked up her buprenorphine patches. I think it's spelled buprenorphine.
Whatever.
And you were aware she was also taking oxycodone and other medicines for her epilepsy, true?
Yeah,
And these are some of the prescriptions you were picking up and some of the prescriptions she was picking up when you were driving her, true?
yeah.
And where were you picking up these prescriptions at?
I think mainly Pick and Save over off of Sunset.
The pharmacy over off of Sunset here in the city of Waukesha?
Yes,
And in that Pick and Save area, there's other stores like the Target.
oh yeah, there's a lot of stores, a lot of eating places.
And again, if it wasn't for Matt driving her around, it was you, true?
Yes,
Like you indicated, you were basically her taxi driver, true?
true.
And she didn't drive too much because she didn't have a car, true?
True.
She also had seizures, true?
Yes,
In fact, one time when she was driving, she had a seizure and she crashed her vehicle, true?
true.
And she got herself injured, right?
Yes,
And she was taking medicine for her injury, true?
probably.
Her back. She injured her back.
Yeah.
And in this business that Matt had for fixing up and restoring homes, you indicated Steph would help him, true?
Yes,
And sometimes you would pick her up from the job site
yes.
and take her back to your house.
Well, I'll take her to appointments.
Okay. And you know, Matt and Steph had a storage unit up in Sussex, true?
Yes,
The
I believe
Pewaukee
so.
area.
Yeah,
Yeah, you went there, true?
yeah,
With-
she showed me.
Yeah, you went with Steph.
Yeah,
Matt wasn't with you, true?
no,
Did you enter the storage facility with Steph?
no.
Objection relevant.
Overruled. Continue, next question.
Again, you indicated Steph smoked cigarettes, true?
Yes,
She vaped, true?
yes.
Did she go outside the house at your place to do that, or did she do that inside the house?
Mostly outside, but sometimes she would in the house and we didn't really want her to do that in the house. But sometimes she did.
But mostly she went outside the house, true?
Yes.
Because that would make you happy.
Yeah,
And you indicated times that she would go for walks too
yeah,
when she was at your house, true?
yeah.
Do you know where she would walk to?
There's a lot of paths behind our house that go down to the lake, Negawicka Lake. There's a walkway.
Are those paths wooded?
Yeah, there's some.
Because, just so everyone knows, you live a short distance from the orthopedics building, true?
No, we live in the city of Delafield.
Right, it's right down, if you keep going down Golf Road past the orthopedics place towards Delafield, you live right there, true?
Yeah, in Delafield.
Right, it's about 5 or 6 miles from the building.
That I don't know.
And there are paths that lead from your house to the orthopedics building, true?
That I have no idea.
And I think you indicated that in the beginning of August, you and Steph and the family all went up to the Dells for 10 days, true?
True.
Did you take her there?
Yeah,
And she was having a great time, she was happy, true?
yeah.
And prior to that, she had been at Matthew's apartment, true?
While we were up there?
No, prior to you taking her, she had come from Matthew's apartment.
Yes, yes.
And again, when she came up there, you had seen her, she appeared to be fine, true?
Yeah,
And you said when she was up there, her and your husband got in an argument and she went for a walk in the woods, true?
true.
And did she take her purse?
I don't remember.
She probably didn't take her purse, would you think?
Probably not. Maybe her phone.
Right. So you don't know what she took, true, but she
I don't
didn't take her
yeah,
purse.
I don't remember.
And isn't it true she got lost in the woods?
Not that I don't know.
Now, Ms. Pavlons, the last time you saw Stephanie, based upon my reading of what I've received, was around August 20th of 2022. True?
I don't remember the date. It's the day we got back from our timeshare.
When did you get back?
I don't remember.
Okay. But if the reports indicate that you got back around August 5th, would you disagree with those reports?
Like I said, I don't remember.
Fair enough. So around August 20th, you don't remember Matt coming over to pick her up at your house? Because they were
No.
going to go swimming?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
No.
And again, you don't have contact with her. You said around August 25th, she receives a package and you text her.
Yes.
Do you know what was in the package?
No.
And she doesn't respond. True?
True.
You don't have any concerns about that she doesn't respond?
No.
And again, you don't have contact with her at all until, or that was the last time you had contact with her, right? When Matt came up and picked her up. True?
Yeah.
And then when the police came over to your house September 12th, you indicated to them that you had a feeling that she had passed away. True?
I don't remember. If it's in the report, I guess it's true.
Yeah, it says you weren't surprised because you had a feeling she had passed away. True?
I don't remember.
And kind of the first words that came out of your mouth was suicide. True?
Don't remember.
And you kind of indicated to the officer, you did indicate to the detective, Detective Fredericks was the person that was talking to you at the time. True?
True.
And he's in court today, right?
Yes.
And he was with another detective, a Detective Plennis. True?
Yes.
For the record, spelled Plennes. And they were interviewing you and your husband. True?
True.
But mainly Detective Fredericks was talking to you. True?
True.
And you had indicated that, even if she had died, Matt wouldn't have told you that, wouldn't have called you to let you know. True?
True.
You guys weren't talking to each other. True?
True.
For about 20 years. True?
Not that long, I don't think.
For a long time. True?
Yeah.
You didn't call him. True?
True.
He didn't call you. True?
True.
No talking, ever.
Nope.
And they kind of told you where they found her body. True? By orthopedics. True?
True.
And you had no idea why she would be there. True?
True.
You had no idea that she had been accompanying Matt to orthopedics for his appointments. True?
Well, yeah, I knew his appointments were there, but
You didn't know she was going with him to his appointments.
well, when she had to drive him, yeah, she'd go with him.
You knew she was taking him to the orthopedics there on Gulf Road?
Wherever his appointments were, I knew she was driving. I don't know where the appointments were.
Okay.
But
So you knew she was taking him to his appointments, but you didn't know where those appointments were.
Right.
True? So when you told the police you had no idea why she would be in that area, that's true. You had no idea,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
That that's where she was taking him.
Yeah.
Or he was taking her and she was waiting for him. True?
Yeah.
There was something she didn't share with you. True?
True.
And you indicated that she was a very quiet person, your daughter. True?
Yes.
She could hardly get a word out of her. True?
True.
And you indicated that they lived in Menominee Falls for a while, true?
Yes,
Layla was born there, too?
yes,
Eventually, Layla was taken away from them and lived with you, true?
true,
And you raised Layla since she was about 9, true?
true.
You told the Detective Fredericks that she was on a lot of medication, true?
True,
That she got shots in her neck for her seizures, true?
wasn't for seizures.
What was her shots for?
She had hurt her neck, and she had pain, a lot of pain in her neck. I think it might have been from that car accident.
And when they lived in Menominee Falls, Matt and Steph, there came a point in time, did you ever drive over to the residence, Menominee Falls?
Oh, sure,
Did you do that many times?
yeah,
Did you ever have to drive down there because your daughter, Stephanie, called you and she was depressed?
no,
You ever remember telling the detectives, you told Steph, don't do it, and then you told the detectives at the same time that, my cousin committed suicide, my uncle committed suicide. Remember telling the detectives that?
no, I don't.
And in that same breath, you told the detectives that when they lived on West Avenue, you went and met Stephanie behind the Walmart by the train tracks, true?
Yeah,
What was her demeanor like when you saw her by the train tracks?
she was very upset.
Did she seem depressed?
No, she was just really upset.
Do you know how close she was to the train tracks?
Aren't they on the other side of Walmart?
Correct.
Yeah.
Did you know how close she was to the train tracks or where she was standing?
She was on the opposite side from the train tracks. She was by the garden, that side, by the bus stop.
You also told the detective that Stephanie, your daughter, I don't mean to be disrespectful, she was a cutter. Is that true?
I don't recall. I don't remember.
You don't recall telling the detective that Stephanie would cut herself?
No, I don't. If it's in the report, I must have.
Ms. Pavlons, do you remember a time in March of 2021 or in 2021 when Steph had overdosed at your house?
No, I don't remember that at all.
Do you remember Matt coming over to help?
No. Don't remember.
Do you remember Steph coming out of the house to meet Matt and your granddaughter being there, Kayla?
I don't
Layla?
remember. Yeah, I don't remember.
You don't remember that? So it could have happened, but you just don't remember it today.
I don't know. Yeah.
Did you ever have, strike that, You indicated Stephanie was taking medication for seizures, true?
True.
Do you know how long she had been taking that medication?
I think from the time that she got pregnant with Layla.
Did you ever see her have seizures?
Yes.
Did she have them frequently?
No.
Did she have them at your house?
A couple of times.
And how would she react when she had seizures? I mean, what would happen to her body?
She could feel it coming, so she'd sit down
It would
or lose her balance.
It would cause her to fall?
Yeah.
Did you see her body like shake at all?
I don't remember.
Did she have to like unbuckle her clothes or loosen her clothes because she wasn't feeling good?
No.
Was Layla ever around when she had these seizures?
Yeah.
Did Layla also have to help her, Steph, when she had seizures?
Yes.
So either you were helping her or Layla was helping Steph
At
deal
our
with
house. But-
Stephanie deal with these seizures.
Yeah.
Do you know what would cause her to have these seizures?
Nope, that's why it's called epilepsy.
So they could happen at any time, true?
True.
You never knew when they were coming, true?
True.
You knew that Matt, sitting here to my right, had bought Stephanie a new cell phone, true?
I think so.
You think so, true?
Yeah.
And you knew also that Stephanie was planning on going to the Philippines, true?
True.
You have a family member that lives in the Philippines?
My brother.
And she was planning on going to visit him, true?
True.
Do you know that she was going to go with Matt to the Philippines?
Yes.
And she was just waiting for her passport.
Yes.
I have no further questions, John.
Redirect.
Very briefly, Mrs. Pavlons, you just said she was waiting for her passport. Did her passport arrive after you learned she was deceased?
Yes, it did.
And you said that she was planning on visiting the Philippines. Did you know when that was going to happen?
Well, once she got her passport.
Okay. So she needed that to go to the Philippines.
Yep.
You were asked about a time at West Avenue when she was behind the Walmart. What was Stephanie upset about on that day?
Objection, hearsay.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Hang on a second. Well, she answered she doesn't remember, and so I'll overrule the objection, but continue. Next question.
Was her passport that package that you messaged her letting her know that it was there, or was that something else?
No, it was something else.
Nothing else. Thank you.
All right, any recross?
Just a question on that last answer. You indicated you didn't know what was in the package when I asked you, true?
True.
So how did you know it wasn't a passport?
Well, when the package came, I didn't know what it was.
Oh, but you opened it.
No, I never opened her mail or any packages that she got.
Okay, I have no further questions, Judge.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much, and you can step down.
Thank you.